Hello, my name is Kai San Jose. I go by she, her pronouns, and I am a first generation university student and graduating from the program of the environment with a minor in nutrition. The title of my presentation is on how gleaning organizations contribute to food waste reduction and food security. I did this capstone work as an intern with the Seattle gleaning organization called City Fruit. And this research is important because food waste is a contributing factor to climate change and is estimated to contribute to 30 to 40% of the food supply while accounting for a significant portion of food insecurity in the United States. With that in mind, the act of gleaning can be seen as an alternative to the food waste and food insecurity due to the fact that gleaning can be defined as a process that prevents agricultural waste by harvesting and redistributing leftover crops. Moreover, it is commonly believed that gleaning can improve the health for people and the environment through decreasing greenhouse gases, physical waste, energy, water, packaging, and transporting waste while mutually increasing more food resources for those in need through reallocating these leftover crops to food banks, pantries, and community organizations. As you can see in figure 1, this is an example of some gleaned fruit that was freshly harvested and distributed by City Fruit and I at Garfield Community Center in August 2020. However, a deeper understanding of how much gleaning contributes to food waste reduction and food security is required. One way this project aims to address this gap in knowledge is through the perspective of staff members in a gleaning organization. Based on this gap of knowledge, I asked, what are the opportunities and challenges associated with operating a gleaning organization? How does gleaning organizations contribute to food waste reduction and food security? To answer my questions, I served as the primary summer intern at City Fruit for 4 months as an in-person case study observer, a Fruit for All outreach distributor, as you can see in figure 2, and by helping physically glean fruit with the harvest team. I also took photos at their outreach and volunteer events and assisted in communication and social media outreach. To supplement my experience, I conducted a literature review and an anonymous open-ended survey with 6 City Fruit employees to understand these opportunities and challenges better. Based on my research methods, the findings show that the opportunities are an increase in food security, food waste reduction, and community building. In terms of my survey, 4 out of 6 respondents listed all these opportunities in their responses. In addition, one specifically stated, through gleaning produce, we had the opportunity to serve more than 700 individuals this summer. Another staff mentioned, we gleaned more than 10,000 pounds of fruit that would have either rotted or decayed throughout the city if we did not glean it. In regards to the challenges associated with operating, many of the survey participants said that current pandemic, wildfires, project budget, and limited staff made it challenging to operate. In addition, the literature stated that gleaning was a short-term solution and form of intervention, rather than a long-term preventative form of food waste reduction and food security. With that said, based on my results, gleaning has the potential to immediately serve and support many underserved communities with fresh, free produce while reducing food waste. However, the evidence for long-term food waste reduction and food security is insufficient, and different gleaning operations provide different opportunities and challenges per organization. For instance, City Fruit primarily focus on fruit rather than gleaned vegetables. Furthermore, things we can take away from this presentation is, although the literature is consistent with the case study experience observed in this research, with the exception of the additional wildfires and the pandemic, more research should be conducted and balanced with additional observation and randomized studies for credibility. Another thing we can take away is despite the challenges of the pandemic and wildfires, gleaning organizations have demonstrated resilience and mutual aid through operating during times of crisis and through serving more than 700 people. Last but not least, more work needs to be done. Gleaning organizations like City Fruit need our support more than ever through donations or volunteers like you who are interested in combating food waste and food insecurity. And food system policies need to be reformed as well as a vital part to sustain the environment, reduce food waste, and promote long-term food security. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation and for being a part of this journey with me. I would like to acknowledge Coast Salish land and people, and I would like to mention gratitude and respect to the original stewards of this land, and gratitude to my partner Jimmy, my medical providers, my friends who came out to watch my presentation and support me through my college journey, my boss for being accommodating so I could go back to school, UW DRS, UW POE, the whole City Fruit organization, my site supervisor Juan, and the communication manager Lisa, and my faculty advisor Lubna for making this capstone possible during unprecedented times. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I am internally grateful. Thank you.